Hello and welcome to the Vectis version 0.2 launch and demo video. Today we have very cool stuff for you. We have a brand new shiny UI, we have a brand new shiny browser extension, and we have our first ever plugin, which allows for automation powered by Croncat. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start from creating a Vectis account, installing the extension, using the extension, and then also going through a social key recovery routine. So first you want to get to vectis.space and then launch the app. Here you could use any extension that supports the testnets that we're on. So currently we are on Juno testnet. We've always been on Juno's testnet. We're also on Neutron and Stargaze and also Injective. So let's first ahead connect your browser extension wallet. So before downloading the Vectis extension, we could first create an account. It doesn't matter. Let's do that here. So we're now connected to an account called the Vectis controller, and these are all the networks that the account has access to. So we could see that there is now one account that is controlled by the Vectis controller. The controller is the externally owned account, private public key pair, Vectis account, smart contract. And so the controller basically every time executes through the smart contract account to the relevant dApps. So we will create another one. This one is on Neutron already, so we can go ahead and let's say we create one on the Stargaze testnet. So you could add a account name. This account name is actually public on chain, so make sure that you know that. And then I'm going to go ahead and actually fund this account to begin with. Basically, I could see that I have 10,000 Stargaze testnet tokens in my controller account, and then 100 of those I'm sending it to my Vectis account. There's currently no creation fee. So the total fee that is required for creating this account is 100. Now, Vectis allows you to do social key recovery. Social key recovery is done by a list of guardians that is stored on your Vectis account, and then them basically doing an execution on chain to do social key recovery by rotating the controller of the account. So for example, if you lose the Vectis controller key from your externally owned account, you could, if you have appointed some guardians, it could be your hardware device or your friends, someone you trust, then they could go ahead and recover your account. So let's add some guardians here. So now I've added the guardian addresses. I also would like this to be a multi-sig. And in this case, only 2 out of 2 would make sense. 1 out of 2 I might as well not do multi-sig. If it's not a multi-sig, then any of them would have full control to do key rotation, also account freezing, basically stopping transactions through your account. So let's go ahead and review our setup. So we've got an account name. I'm sending initial funds. It is going to be a multi-sig in the guardians point, and the threshold is 2, and then these are my guardians. Here you could see the create wallet message, verify these are your guardians, etc. And let's go ahead and approve this transaction. Great. So now we have this account set up. We could go ahead and see it in the dashboard, but first, in order to actually use your smart contract wallet with other dApps directly, you'd need the Vectis browser extension. We'll go to get the browser extension here, where the version in this is 0.7.1.1. Let's add the extension. Great. Once we have the extension added, we would also actually want to immediately set it up, because then we could go ahead and like use it. So let's go ahead and set up the extension. So in order to use the accounts that you just set up, we need to import the controller into the Vectis extension, and this would be importing an existing account, the one that we just used from the other browser extension. So now let's import this. We'll give it the same name as the other browser extension. Great, so now the account is set up. I'll show you how to basically add this control, add your Vectis accounts into your browser extension. So currently you'd only have the Vectis controller, the one that we just imported. But now if you sync your Vectis accounts, you'll be able to see the one, all the smart contract accounts, and they are, labeled and tagged, so you know which one is an externally owned and which one is the smart contract wallet account. Great. So now we could use this.